Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duggar For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On a dark day in April last year, Jill Duggar Dillard turned to social media alongside her husband Derek Dillard to disclose the heartbreaking news that no parent ever wants to share: the death of their daughter, Isla Marie. At 4 months pregnant, Jill went in for a normal checkup, only to discover that her baby daughter no longer had a heartbeat. It was an inconceivable blow to the young mother, who had already planned so much for Isla's arrival. We were thrilled to welcome her into our family. Her brothers were already discussing what they would teach her, Jill wrote. But, sadly, her heart stopped beating, and we had to say goodbye before we even got the chance to meet her. The sorrowful message prompted an outpouring of support from her family, fans, and followers, with many sharing their own miscarriage and loss stories and providing Jill words of consolation, prayers, and love. In the aftermath of this catastrophe, Jill sought solace in her faith, which has been a pillar of her life since infancy. Jill was raised in a profoundly religious environment as one of the 19 Duggar children, and her faith has always played an important role in how she deals with life's obstacles. Despite the anguish of losing Isla Marie, Jill and Derek choose to rely on their faith to help them get through their grief. "It's been hard, but we know Isla Marie is now with Jesus," Jill said in a follow-up post. "We take comfort in knowing that we will see her again one day." The Duggars have always been vocal about their Christian views, and at this difficult period, Jill found solace in her faith. With her Bible nearby, Jill frequently turned to scripture for consolation, sharing verses and insights with her followers. It became evident that, even in her grief, Jill was using her platform to inspire others and support those who were experiencing similar loss. Shortly after the miscarriage, the Dillards had a modest, intimate funeral service for Isla Marie, which was attended by close family and friends. The majority of the Duggar family was present, providing their support and prayers for Jill and Derek. Despite the fact that the family is frequently in the media due to their controversies, they remain together in unity at this tough period. For Jill, Isla's funeral was both a time of mourning and an opportunity to remember her daughter's brief but meaningful life. "We had so many plans for her, so many dreams," Jill told me. "But in her short time, she touched our lives deeply, and we wanted to make sure she knew she was loved." The event included prayers, songs, and a moving eulogy from Jill, who spoke of her dreams for Isla and the sadness of not being able to see her grow. The family launched pink balloons into the sky as a final farewell to their daughter, whom they had lost but would never forget. Losing a child is one of the most devastating situations a parent can go through, yet Jill's route to recovery is profoundly ingrained in her daily life and family. The Dillards have always enjoyed spending time outside, and Jill frequently found serenity in nature while she dealt with her sadness. "Going outside, breathing in the fresh air, and watching my boys play, it's a simple thing, but it's what's been helping me get through," Jill wrote in an Instagram post. She and Derek also spent a lot of time hiking, exploring, and gardening with their 2 sons, Israel and Samuel, which formed an important part of Jill's emotional therapy. Jill claimed she felt closest to Isla Marie in nature, where she could see subtle evidence of her daughter's existence and the beauty surrounding her. Jill has been honest about her loss and the numerous ways she has honored her daughter, but one of the most painful moments in her healing path occurred when she and Derek went to Isla Marie's last resting place after receiving word that her gravestone was ready. In a poignant Instagram post, Jill posted photos of Isla Marie's miniature gravestone, which was carefully etched with her name and the words "Forever Loved." The family brought wildflowers they had chosen to place on the grave, resulting in a peaceful and emotional homage to their daughter. "We will always love and cherish Isla Marie Dillard, our baby girl. I hope you like the flowers." Jill captioned the photo, allowing her followers to participate in this extremely personal moment. The comments area was flooded with messages of love and support, with many of Jill's fans expressing sadness and sharing their own lost stories. The simple act of taking flowers to Isla's grave became a sign of Jill's unwavering love for her daughter and her dedication to keeping her memory alive. Navigating her grief while in the public glare has been one of Jill's most difficulties on her path to healing. Jill's life as a member of the Duggar family has been broadcast on television and social media for more than 10 years. While this has provided her with a platform to interact with her fans, it has also required her to grieve publicly in front of the globe. Jill's candidness regarding her miscarriage and the death of Isla Marie has served as an inspiration to many fans. Jill's vulnerability has helped others feel less alone in their own grief and loss experiences, and she has become a voice for those who may lack the courage to share their own tales. However, the public nature of her grieving has presented complications. In some circumstances, Jill has had to cope with inappropriate comments or unsolicited advice from strangers, complicating an already tough situation. Despite this, Jill has remained open and honest with her followers, feeling that sharing her story honors Isla's memory and helps those who are hurting. While losing Isla Marie was probably one of the most terrible moments of Jill's life, she has remained focused on her position as a mother to her two sons. Israel and Samuel have brought Jill and Derek joy and solace while guiding them through the difficult journey of healing. In the months following Isla's death, Jill provided wonderful glimpses into her life with her boys, ranging from joyful family vacations to daily moments at home. These posts have provided as a reminder that, while loss is constant, there is also hope and love in Jill's life. One particularly moving moment occurred when Jill shared a photo of Israel and Samuel visiting Isla's cemetery with her. "They never got to meet their sister, but they know all about her," Jill said. "They helped me pick flowers for her, and they know she's in heaven watching over us." Since Isla's death, Jill and her sons have grown closer, and the family is still finding ways to remember her memory together. During their recovery process, the Dillards took a much-needed family trip to Tennessee earlier this year. The trip was part vacation, part family event, as they were attending Jason Duggar and Maddie Grace's wedding. Jill documented their trip on social media, including photos of their excursions to popular Tennessee attractions such as picturesque hikes, pleasant restaurant outings, and moments of leisure. The trip allowed the family to spend valuable time together and make new memories while still remembering Isla Marie. Jill's posts on the trip depicted a family that, despite their sadness, continues to find joy in the simple things in life. Whether it was seeing new locations or simply spending time together, the trip to Tennessee served as a reminder that healing does not require forgetting, it is learning to live with the loss while finding enjoyment in the moments that